Hey there, guys, and welcome to whatever part this is. I can't believe that I am forgetting parts of Ocarina of Time Randomizer again. Maybe real quickly, it's part 14. This is part 14. Although, right before I actually started with the actual recording, I thought that I saw the screen shift or something. Not sure if that's really anything concerning. But anyway, at the end of the last episode, I found the fairy bow, and it was in place of Saria's song. And I think that I remember that at the end, well, during the last episode, or at least around the end, I was pretty much at a loss with what I needed to do, but was able to figure it out. So that was pretty good. Okay, well, I don't have the iron boots, so we can't do that. I'm gonna go as far as that room where I needed to use the arrows. Or maybe go as far until I come across a door that needs a key, and I don't have any keys for the Forest Temple right now, but I think that I might have used a lot of them throughout the temple. Come to think of it, I think that I went as far as the room where you fight one of the Poe sisters, and I couldn't go any further because I did not have the bow. So here we are in the room with the first of the Poe sisters. This is Joel. I think she's either the third or fourth of the Poe sisters. Oh, here she is. I thought maybe I could hit her before she went into attack mode. I really hate when they go so far that they don't give me enough time to hit them before they disappear again. Yeah, I think that they will disappear if they hit the wall. And I barely had enough time to hit her for a second time. I had the feeling that that was going to be the last hit. I thought the screen kind of lagged for a moment, but it might have just been me. Alright, so we got the map for the Forest Temple. Now on to the second fight against Beth. Well, it's the second fight, and it is with Beth. It's not the second fight with her. It's just the second fight overall. Yeah. Little trick where I can't be too close to the painting unless it's the last one. Alright, am I gonna have better luck with fighting her? Well, I only laid one hit. I only laid one hit again. Again with only one hit. Come on! Only one hit again. Only one hit at a time. Ah, the boss key. Not sure if there's going to be anything major for us to find in this dungeon. Besides just the map, the compass, and the boss key. Oh. Yeah, I need a key to open that. Though, do I have Din's Fire? Oh, I do! I usually do. And what do you know about that? I did this time. In the randomizer. I sure hope that hand doesn't grab me. Whoa, the screen lagged for a bit. Not sure if you guys saw it. It might have just been me. But I don't know for sure. I don't know what lags for you guys or what just lags for me. So here we are in this room where I'm going to get this this room untwisted up. Yeah, this pretty much is how things always go whenever I play the game. Like, the regular game. Where anytime I go all the way to that room where I need that, you know, after I've beaten Beth, the Poe sister, I always am one key short. So I need to just activate Fiora's Wind and run all the way back. So I can then find the key. Ah, 57. I kind of forget if I had or hadn't gotten all of the Gold Skulltula rewards. But in later playthroughs of this game, like future Let's Plays that I will do, there are going to be some cases where I'm going to have the... hold on a minute. Where I'm going to have the Skulltula rewards be randomized. You know, to where I can find Gold Skulltula tokens in just about any location, and any place where the tokens are normally found, any other item could be found at. Alright, so there we have the key. Man, do I hate those long pause screens. I mean, I cut them out for you guys, but I still need to go through and wait for pretty much 4 seconds. Which might not seem like a long time, but when it happens pretty much every single time, it just starts to take up some time. Alright, so I think that I may as well give a bit of an update about what I have been doing in my, well, in my life outside of doing Let's Plays. I've been working on some fan art, to be posted on DeviantArt, and I also had been... I very recently figured out how to get fanfiction to be posted on another website for Affinity. And from the time that I'm recording this, I've gotten the first 6 chapters of the first Super Animal Squadron series that I've done called Woodland Squadron Forestier, which I did back in 2015. It was the first series that I had ever done. Okay, just thought I'd get the Scarecrow up here. Is there anything for me to get up here? I don't see anything, so I guess I will just go forwards with the dropping ceiling. Yeah, I am wanting to get a lot of my fanfiction from DeviantArt onto for Affinity. You know, since I want to make sure that viewers on other parts of the internet who don't have DeviantArt can check out those stories. I mean, I'm sure they could check them out anyway, but there might be some people that aren't even going to bother checking DeviantArt out anyway. Such as anyone, or some people who are on Fur Affinity. And I also had been thinking, since for quite a long time I had been thinking up thinking up different ideas of how I could have my fanfiction be made into actual animation, like how it would play out as an actual TV show or movie or something. And I may get to that someday, but I'm not entirely sure when or how I'm going to do it. I mean, I think that animation can take a long time. But I certainly imagine it happening. It's just a matter of when or if it's going to happen. You know, like I've been doing Sonic the Hedgehog fanfiction for many years. Probably the longest. And I also have done... I was certain I was going to hit her for a second time before she disappeared. And I also had been doing Tough Puppy fanfiction, which, that along with the Super Animal Squadron fanfiction series, is probably the series that I am most focused on now. You know, pretty much focusing on that universe. Alright, and we've gotten her done. And I also had done some My Little Pony fanfiction, you know, during the time that My Little Pony Friendship is Magic had been airing on TV. You know, since there was that huge adult fandom, and there still is. As some other people had done some fan animation for My Little Pony, both during the time the show was running and even after. I guess it just is kind of a matter of how things go when you're, you know, just doing some fan projects and doing some fan fiction writing, and you wonder, you think I could actually make this into a series? You know, like, you start off with just doing it for the fun of it, and then you are like, you know what? I think I want this to actually become a real series. I mean, there is that dream, but I think that in more recent years, I had heard that they don't really allow fan fiction in official television shows, and I'm not sure how that could even work. Like, if someone goes up to, like, if there is a fan who goes up to an official studio and they are like, hey, I've been writing fan fiction about your series since I was younger, and I would like to see if you could actually get it televised. And they're like, oh, well, I'm sorry, we can't do that. And I'm not sure if there is, like, any way that you could actually convince them to do it, like if you needed to pay a certain fee for that. You know, I had just been thinking that it could be possible, but in more recent years, I've just am quite convinced that it is not possible. So the best option is just stick to it being a fan project, because that's probably all it's ever going to be. And I, of course, have been making preparations for the next Super Animal Squadron fanfiction series that I'm going to be doing. The one that I'm working on right now, as of the time of the recording of this video, is Dragon Squadron Draco Nighture. And from the time that I'm recording this, the annual team-up special, Draconicher versus Fang Ranger, is due to be released onto DeviantArt. I don't know if it already is out by the time you are watching this, but it is due for release, and I think it lagged on me again. It is due for release on August 28th, and it is the 24th as I am recording this. So, there's that, and then after that team-up comes out, that's when I'm going to resume doing the regular chapters of Draconicher. You know, bring out the next 20 chapters, and conclude with that story, and then start with the next story, which is going to be Freedom Squadron Liberanger, which is going to be a spiritual successor to Uchu Sentai Kyuranger, since they didn't do a proper adaptation of Kyuranger. They are doing Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, which is just the villains and Zords, but not the Ranger suits. And for a pretty stupid reason for why. They claim that there's too many Rangers for character development, but in my opinion, too many Rangers is a bad excuse for any reason. So what stopped them from doing 12 Rangers in Cosmic Fury is not going to stop me from doing it in Liberanger. Liberanger is pretty much going to feature things that I would have wanted to see in a proper PR adaptation. It's going to be brand new suits and brand new mecha. Just with the general same idea. And it's also quite funny how I'm bringing up Kyuranger since I had done a 6-hour movie that crosses over Kyuranger with Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Yeah, like long before the announcement of Cosmic Fury even came out. And there we have beaten Phantom Ganon. We have gotten... well, we've gotten the Forest Temple complete. So, that's pretty good, and I'm just realizing my computer now has the restart, or the update, where I need to restart my computer. I hate when that happens. Okay, so we've gotten another temple finished, and what are we going to be getting? The Zora Sapphire. Oh, there's the Deku Tree Sprout. And we are all finished with, well, the Forest Temple. But let me see. So we have the Kokiri Emerald and the Zora Sapphire, but we don't have the Goron Ruby. I think that when we do get the Goron Ruby, that is going to unlock the cutscene for Zelda and Impa fleeing Hyrule Castle Town with Ganondorf in hot pursuit. Alright, so taking a look at the items that we have, I've noticed that we still do not have the Meganon Hammer, so we still cannot get to the Fire Temple. But did we already get the Water Temple finished? No, the Water Temple has still not been finished. But we don't even have the Iron Boots right now. So, that's gonna be quite a pickle. Okay, I think that I've done quite enough with this game for today. I will see you guys in episode 15. So thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.